Hi, I'm Christian Mo of Tau City Labs, and this is the November LithoBreak update. So this month's update will be more about the simulations. So aside from a server debug mode that might show something like this without the rendering layers, you will never see this. The simulations will always be running regardless of where the player is, and it will only be rendering what's nearby the player. In this way, we can just have much more massive worlds. So you can explore an entire moon without actually keeping everything in memory. So there are orbital simulations that's already going on. Within the orbital simulation, everything is orbiting something else except for the star itself. Each star, planet, moon, satellite, station, etc. are represented within this orbital simulation. The orbital speeds advance at the current time speed, so if you speed up the time when you're mining, it will actually speed up the orbital simulation. The transports follow orbital paths to move items between the sites. And while we're talking about sites, every site is attached to some orbital body. So like this moon here, even though you can't barely see it, it's attached to Empedocles, which is rendering over there. We might have multiple mining sites attached to the same orbital body. So Empedocles may have a dozen mining sites on it, or there are situations where there's only one, such as the stations. Each station orbit has one station on it. To allow multiple sites to interact, even though they are going to be very far away, they're actually simulating over the same game space, inhabiting the same space, but not interacting with each other directly, but only through the transports. For demonstration, we have two sites here. We have Empedocles site and the Cairo Station site. Each site runs its simulation separately. We have navigation, that's separate, and then resources, so materials, fluid routing, part production, placement, and wear, that's all entire system of itself. We've got the building logic, so printers, haulers, anything that's on the moon. General physics, but not collision physics. More on that next month. And the character presence. So if the character is on a site, the site needs to know that he's there. So these simulations are used to compile what will be visible and interactable within the game. We will dive deeper into how that interaction scene works in a later update. For now, thanks for watching, and stay safe in the verse.